From the day that you're born to the day that you die, you're expected to do something. As a child, you're expected to eat, sleep, and play. There's no judgment, nothing. Just eat, sleep, and play and do your thing. However, when you start to grow up, you have to go to school. And in school, that's when the judging begins. For instance, when it comes to how you dress yourselves, you have to make sure that you dress yourself so it appeals to the people. And if it doesn't, then you'll be judged harshly. And then that might create bullying. So every time that every time when I dress, I have to make sure, am I gonna look lame? Am I gonna look too slutty? Is it gonna look good? Is it gonna look bad? There's always that stress that puts upon me to dress a certain way, to be a certain way. And also, like, at school, if you act too weird, are you gonna be called a ditz? Are you gonna be called a weirdo? That's always stressing me out, and I have no idea how to be. But I learned that when you're stressed out and you don't know what to do, just be yourself. Just be yourself. And if people don't accept you, they don't accept you. And if they do, then that's great. Either way. However, another part that stresses me out at school is when it comes to schoolwork and there's projects and finals. The projects especially stress me out because when it comes to projects, you have to meet a certain criteria and you have to go through a certain rubric in order to get the points. And what happens when you don't get those points and you don't get the grade that you were looking for? That stresses me out in every single way. So, whenever I get stressed out about this kind of stuff, I turn towards my sisters and my friends and I ask them, how do you think I did? Like, for instance, when it comes to a presentation, I present my stuff to my sister before I do it. I practice with my sister before I actually present. And then I ask, how do you think I did? And she'll give me her critique, and then I'll fix what I have to fix. And then when it comes time to present, I present what I practiced with my sister. And there's always expectations given from other people. Like my parents, for instance, they expect me to become a doctor when I grow up. And when it comes to being a doctor, you have to study hard and you have to work hard no matter what you want to do. And when that happens, and I remember one time when I questioned my parents, when I talked to my parents and I asked them, what if I don't want to be a doctor? What if I want to be something else? And they said, well, what do you want to be? And I said, I don't know. And they said, you have to be something. And I said, I don't know. I honestly do not know. Maybe a doctor, maybe a lawyer, I don't know. And they said, well, whatever you want to be, just know that you have just try your hardest and just know that no matter what, we will always love you and we will always support you. And that has helped me out in several ways because whenever I do something and I'm not sure if it was something I should have done or not, I always talk to them, and I know that even if they're mad at the moment, at the end of the day, I know that I have their love and support, and that's all that matters, is love, support. And I remember when I was applying for classes, and they had the option of whether you want to take the honors and AP class, or if you want to take the basic class. And I remember I applied and I chose the basic class the first time. And my parents saw and they were mad. And I said, well, what if I fail? What if I don't do good? Because it's an accelerated class. It's super hard. I don't want to do that. And they said, remember, you have our love and support. Just try your hardest. And if things don't turn out how you want them to turn out, it's okay because you have our love and support and we'll find a way to fix it. And always believe in yourself. And so I took the honors classes and I took my AP classes and I did fairly well. I didn't do the best, but I did well. And I was proud of myself because I did not expect myself to do that. But, however, I did believe that I could try my best. And that's really important, because if you don't believe in yourself, then there's really nowhere you can go. Love and support is great from your family, but what's really, really important is if you have faith in yourself. If you have faith in yourself, then anything's possible. But if you don't, then why are you doing it? That's the important question. Why are you doing what you're doing? If you don't have faith in yourself, then you're basically setting yourself up for failure. If you don't have the right mentality, then you don't have the right materials. And if you don't have the right materials, why are you doing it? There's no point. It's just going to be failure from then on. So you have to think, I will do this. I will be the best at what I can be. And once you tell yourself that, then you know you're going to be able to do it. And you will be the best that you can be. So, moral of the story is be the best that you can be, believe in yourself, and know that you have love and support from your family. Because if you have those three things, love and support, faith, and the willingness to do it, and then you will be great at what you do. And there's no point in stopping you, because you have those three important keys to success that will get you to where you want to be.